Coronavirus disease 2019 (COVID-19) is an infectious disease caused by severe acute respiratory syndrome. Coronavirus, the disease was first identified in December 2019 in Wuhan, the capital of China's Hubei province, and has since spread globally, resulting in the ongoing 2019-2020 coronavirus pandemic. Common symptoms include fever, cough, shortness of breath, fatigue, muscle pain, diarrhea, sore throat, loss of smell, and abdominal pain. The time from exposure to onset of symptoms is typically around 5 days, but may range from 2 to 14 days. The global COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic was confirmed to have reached Pakistan in February 2020. As of the number of confirmed cases in the country are increasing day by day, with few recoveries and expected deaths. Punjab is currently the region with highest number of cases. Multiple regions across the country have imposed lockdown until mid to late April to stem the outbreak, including Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan, Azad Kashmir, and Gilgit-Baltistan. COVID-19 is the biggest global event and challenge of our lifetimes. As such, it is changing human attitudes and behaviors today. Majority of the Pakistani males and females have distinct role to play in the society. In the recent years, although women's status and role has been uplifted beyond being a housewife, the priority is still given to men in different walks of life. Let's talk about perceptions of gender roles. Gender roles are perceived social roles encompassing a range of expected behaviors and attitudes that are generally considered acceptable, appropriate, or desirable for male and female based on their biological sex. For example, men are expected to work outside and fulfill financial needs of family, and females are expected to stay home and do domestic chores and look after children. Let's have a look on the highlights of perceived gender role in Pakistani society. This picture elaborates the expected gender role of both male and female in daily routine. In daily routine, females usually manage various duties at the same time. Picture illustrates the difference between role of male and female at household. These pictures illustrate the expected roles, duties, and responsibilities of females at home in everyday life. Here we are going to discuss the side effects of COVID-19 pandemic and lockdown in Pakistan on family affairs and gender roles. The pictures depict female is overburdened due to multiple roles at home these days. This picture depicts that female has to look after children as well as cooking. On the other hand, male is taking rest while staying at home during lockdown. Now, we are going to discuss some positive outcome of COVID-19 pandemic and lockdown in Pakistan. From social media survey and public opinions, it is found that COVID-19 brought some positive change in family affairs and gender roles during the lockdown in Pakistan. Some families shared their experiences that due to spending more time at home, family bonds become more strong. Now, all family members perform various household tasks together by dividing daily chores. Male partners help their wives in preparing food and taking care of kids, which is a plus point and a step towards more gender balanced society. Balanced gender roles during quarantine. In current scenario, we can see how socially constructed gender roles in domestic affairs are turning to gender equality during lockdown due to COVID-19. Quarantine learnings. Here we are going to discuss some major learnings in quarantine days. How to do multitasking without panic. More strong family bonding. Giving more time to kids. More vulnerable gender during COVID-19. According to provided sex disaggregated data by every country's medical professionals, men are most vulnerable to COVID-19 and are much more likely to die from the disease than women. The reason behind emerging trend is their lifestyle, choices and behaviors which also playing a part. Men less likely to seek medical help at the first signs of disease or to follow public health advice. Men are more socially active, going outside for grocery and for job related purposes, even in lockdown. Men are also less likely to wash their hands or use soap. They are also more likely to indulge in risky lifestyle behaviors such as drinking and smoking, which means men have a higher incidence of COVID-19. Thank you for watching.